Hello and welcome to another episode of the Eclipse Exchange Podcast. Today I'm joined by Adam Richmond of Adams Morey, the Group Parts Sales Manager, and of course Aaron as always.
Yep.
Adam, do you want to start off by introducing yourself and Adams Morey?
My name's Adam Richmond. I'm the Group Parts Sales Manager for the Adams Morey South Group.
You did a better job of that.
Thanks very much. So we're a DAF and Fiat professional commercial vehicle dealer in the South and Southwest now. Predominantly we're seen as a DAF truck dealer. We do have Fiat Professional, but we've got 8 sites across the south, from Bournemouth over to Portsmouth on the south coast, as far north as Basingstoke currently. We've recently acquired Wessex DAF down in the southwest, which have 4 sites.
About that, yeah.
Camborne, Saltash, Newton Abbot and Taunton. So our group is growing.
Yeah.
It's just a really exciting time, especially in the world we live in today. So that's briefly about what Adams Morey, who we are.
Yeah.
We're a predominantly DAF truck dealer.
Yeah.
Truck sales, service, and myself in parts.
Yeah. And something we wanted to get across was actually multi-brand parts as well. A lot of people are thinking about why are Adams Morey got this partnership with Eclipse and Jaltest?
As Adams Morey, we're part of the Greenhouse Group now, acquired, I think, back in 2019. Greenhouse, big in the Midlands. Again, multi-branded, Vauxhall, VW, Ford, I believe now. And obviously us as a group. And now acquired Northwest Trucks as well, up in Liverpool. So we're part of a big family, now, big group, which again is exciting times.
Yeah. Yeah. How are things at the moment for the parts industry and...
challenging. I think most industries are finding times tough.
Yeah.
But I can safely say that the business we have and the business model we've got at the minute is really strong. We've got a great parts hub, which we'll talk about more.
Yeah.
Really in a good place right now.
Sure.
Just looking ahead to the future.
And many people might be watching this thinking, why have Adams Morey got a partnership with Jaltest Eclipse? Do you want to maybe... tell everybody about the multi-brand side
absolutely.
to your work.
So I think this is key to the future as well. So the partnership between ourselves and you guys, multi-brand and in parts in particular, and our workshops, but particularly in parts where we have TRP, which is the one of the biggest all makes parts suppliers in the country through the DAF dealer network, fully supported by DAF warranty. So they've got over 95,000 parts, all makes parts for truck and trailer.
Yeah.
And your product being multi-brand as well. It's just a great partnership for our customers.
Yeah.
Diagnosing all makes vehicles and us following up, selling all makes parts.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great partnership.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite key to the future really of where we go as a business.
Yeah. And together we're able to, you guys with us are able to offer a solution on top of the stuff that you're already doing with DAF as DAF.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also any customers, operators running a multi-brand fleet, we're able to partner up and supply them, which we've done successfully already across Portsmouth, Bournemouth, Southampton, and those areas.
The reason it works so well is because Jaltest is very detailed with the components as well. So if you're ordering parts from Adams Morey, the part that's showing you where it's located, what it looks like, that's what I need to go and order.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I think, and that's the key. As well, we've got online web shop now through DAF and TRP.
Yeah.
So again, for all makes. So it's again a great relationship where we can, from start to finish, from vehicle issue over to parts supply and fitment, you've got the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Working together, I think this will only grow. I think it's really exciting to be part of this.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a bit about the new DAF trucks, the XGs
so
and
again,
the new ones?
exciting times all around really, and it's great to say, especially at the moment in the world that we live in. But DAF XF, XG Plus of a truck of the year, 2022. Recently they've launched the XD, and the XD already has been voted International Truck of the Year 2023.
Wow, nice.
So again, from a DAF perspective, really strong brand in this country, market leader. Which is really good. I mean, they've done a lot of work over many years, getting themselves to where they are. Great product. It's great backup, and again, I think that's a credit to the dealer network. You've got a strong brand, but sometimes the dealer network is a big part of that. The support sometimes is why people buy DAF, because it's the all-round package. So we've got and that is all the way through service for our work, particularly our workshops across the country for the dealer network, and obviously through the parts supply. We've got over 140 locations DAF have in this country. Adams Morey got Well, we got the 8 in the south, 4 in the southwest. So yeah, it's great. Really good.
We've been working really well together on the demonstrations as well. Obviously, working with your guys out on the road, who are able to go and see those customers on a daily, weekly basis, which is great for us because we can't always be with those customers as much as we'd like them to. So it's a great partnership in the sense of they get that local service that they were always getting from Adams Morey, but you're obviously able to now offer the one happen for the.
And I think the credit to you guys really with the confidence we have in your product. We have this in our own workshop for the multi-brand vehicles that we look after as well. So for it to be in our workshop, it's brilliant. And our customers are getting more inquiries. You guys have been out on the road with us. There's a lot of positive feedback. The technical support backup is a great selling tool. Being in this UK based. So yeah, I think it's great to be in partnership with you guys, and as we said earlier, it's just the whole package from start to finish, from diagnostic to part supply to fitment, vehicle uptime increased, our great parts, our parts hub now with the facility we have, stocking over £4 million worth of parts in one location, benefits all really.
So what we're saying to any Adams Morey customers then, well, if you want to know how good we are, well, Adams Morey have got it in pretty much every work.
It's good. It's really, really good.
Well, the electric trucks that DAF have got come in or released as well.
So yeah, DAF recently launched XD Electric and XF Electric. Just believe coming in next year. Again, interesting times, particularly myself in parts, looking at the future of the business. Electric vehicles coming in, be interesting to see how they perform. Obviously we've got cars, but trucks is a little bit different with some of the weights they pull. So it's going to be...
Are you already getting prepared for the parts you need on the electric side?
It's still early days, to be fair. It's still early days. I think particularly more around London. I think there's a big focus on London being more shorter distances around us near the docks and things like that. I think we'll start to see them come through, but I think it'll be over the next year or two before we start seeing But our workshops will be prepared for.
What about the Fiats as well? Did Fiat do an electric LCV?
They've got Fiat around in the LCV market in electric as well now. So they're I mean, everyone's up to it now, aren't they? Everyone's branching out, but electric seems to be the future. Talk about hydrogen and things like that. So from a vehicle perspective, interesting times ahead, particularly when we've been so used to diesel in our industry and everything that goes with it, AdBlue and sensors and not, etc. So
well, as vehicles change, we've got to change. And the big thing with the Link that we do sell is it is future proofed. Already those vehicles are on there. So anything that does come into the workshop, then we're already sort of
I think safe to say, I think diesel's still here to stay for a particular time ahead. I know there's challenges ahead with diesel, but I think it's here to stay for a minute.
What's the target? Is it
2020? I think it's 2030.
Yeah, 2030. It's like we've said. It's the infrastructure's got to support the trucks out there as well and the vehicles. So absolutely,
it's not just about releasing all these new vehicles on alternative fuels. It's also putting the infrastructure in there to make sure that we can accommodate them. So
absolutely.
And with the Fiat as well, Jaltest is now OEM approved by Fiat, so any customers
and Iveco
running Fiat buying parts from you guys,
absolutely.
Jaltest is OEM approved, so we're able to get past those secure gateways which are on those vehicles essentially,
which we've known for a long time is coming. But I say the Kajali and Jaltest have had to come on and
get it on there.
Support that, which we can now.
And from Adams Morey point of view, we are LCV, HGV, particularly in parts. Stock holding is including vans, all the way up to heavy goods vehicles and truck, all makes. It's that's what we're here for. From a particular point of view, and your continued growth in your areas, and we can fully support that in parts,
facilitate it.
In particular, our parts hub.
So, do you want to tell us about this new parts hub then, this new facility that Adams Morey have got?
So again, our continued growth and our values, which is commitment, quality, and value. The parts hub was created just for local businesses that can rely on a part supplier that will have everything under one roof. Supply a one-stop shop. We sell every part for any vehicle now, LCV and above, LCV and HGV. So if it's van, truck, trailer, workshop consumables, anything vehicle related or workshop related, then we're the supplier for you. And that's the message. We're backed by DAF Trucks through TRP, which is market leading all makes parts across this across this country. Great backup, great support. So that's what it was created. More vans on the road, all under one roof, a call centre. So you've got the one-stop solution, and you've got everyone in the right place. You've got all the under one roof. You've got all the sales team in there on the phone, ready to take your calls. And then parts are distributed out of our one of our 20 vehicles that are running around the South Coast.
Yeah, as a repairer and operator, what more could you want? Because there we go. One call, that's my part.
Absolutely.
That's the price. Be on site whenever it needs to be.
Absolutely. Diagnose it with your equipment. Call us up. We'll deliver to you. Same day, 3, 4, 5 times a day, depending on location. And get your vehicles back on the road quicker.
Adams Morey and Eclipse core values line up perfectly, because that's what we're all about as well, being a one-stop solution where the customers are going to be able to have that product, get the training, have it on next day delivery as well. And
tough gets going, then you've got the support then to use to call.
Absolutely.
So we've been in there since May 21, which was a real game changer for us. Real game changer. Amazing facility, big warehouse, big stock holding. No one else in the South Coast has got anything like what we have. And with that, with our all makes parts range in TRP, great stock holding, our ability to bulk buy now and stock more, is just will have a knock-on effect to our customers. We're going to have more vans than ever before delivering Basingstoke area, Portsmouth obviously, all the way down the South Coast of Bournemouth, down to Portland. Got a training facility at our new parts hub for our staff, because with the ever-changing world, we need to make sure we've got all the current
got to move with it.
Absolutely, current systems. And our guys are fully trained, so got confidence that we get the right part first time for the systems we've got. So we've got the stock, we've got the systems, we've had the training. We've got a great team in our parts hub, and a great parts team across our Adams Morey group. We've got some guys that have been there for 40 years, all the way down to people coming through the system. Younger guys now looking to have a career within Adams Morey, which is what we're all about. Myself, I've been there 19 years. Started as a parts apprentice pretty much before there was an apprenticeship, and I've done every role at Adams Morey, from a driver, back counter, workshop.
Seen it all.
I've worked in the council workshop. I've seen it all. So and I think it's a great company. We've got exciting times ahead, and it's great to come and have a career with us. It's really good.
And we've got we've obviously got the diagnostic partnership now as well. And one of the things we wanted to ask you about is, and we had an instance recently about the clone dealer tools, and how are you guys? Or how do you guys feel about customers potentially using counterfeit software on their vehicles and running that risk?
You're absolutely right, and we are seeing a lot more of it. I think everyone as an operator are looking at their costs, they're looking at alternative diagnostics to try and save some money. There is stuff online. There are clone tools, particularly of DAF. And for myself, and listening to customer feedback who've gone down that route, it's very difficult to. It's very easy for me to say don't do it. And people will take it with a pinch of salt, but it's just a backup, really. You don't know really what you're buying. You think you're buying something. Is there a backup? How much is it costing you?
Is it going to cause any damage?
UK based? Does it say what it's going to do? I mean, and I think everyone's got to be very, very wary of. Especially, I think there'll be a big push on this from these companies, where there'll be a lot more of that in the market, but I think it's got to come back to people like yourselves. Great facility, great backup, confidence. I think that's where, when you're buying online, absolutely. And it's the same for parts, but for you guys in diagnostics, you want to know who you're dealing with. It's very easy to order online, but fundamentally they can get in the car and come here.
That's it.
You don't know where you're going to get it online.
We've said often in the past, you buy cheap, you buy twice. And when you're buying twice, you're buying ECUs.
We've seen it. We've quoted customers, they've seen the price, but the price reflects you buy, you get what you're paying for.
You do.
Absolutely.
And then 3 months later, they've come back. And I think that's
you were right.
The message. Because I think that's really important for people out there. It might be half the price, but why is it half the price? And I think that's credit to you guys, really, with the facility you've got, what you're trying to achieve, and the research and development you're putting in. I think, you've got I've got confidence. That's why we're here.
That's absolutely.
The partnership started and growing. It's good. It's really, really good.
Great.
Some customers will spend $3,500, $4,000 on a clone counterfeit dealer tool, as they call them. Oh no, it's dealer. No, it's legit. Yeah, sure it is. and they're missing a trick there. They're spending all that money on a product that may work, probably won't,
or is dangerous.
Yeah,
and the dealers don't sell the tools.
Yeah.
That's what the dealers.
Exactly.
Most we wouldn't have dealers.
Yes.
So at the same time,
Yeah.
I think some people need to take a bit of a look in the mirror sometimes and step back and actually think twice.
Yes, before they do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Big commitment as well, like you say. It's big money involved.
Yeah, and you only get one brand. So will it work? And if it does, well, it won't. But you're only getting that one brand on there anyway. With a multi-brand solution like Jaltest,
yes,
it works and it will do all these makes. And also, with all the developments, with all the new vehicles now on, with all these new protocols and these secure gateways, etc.
Ever changing.
Putting data online now, you're not going to be able to get updates on there. Everything's secure. So what happens when you start having XGs roll into your workshop, etc., and you can't touch them? Or would you even want to? Would you want to plug your...
Absolutely. Because you
probably not.
No, absolutely. And I think it's really important that, the dealers wouldn't sell their own tools. Otherwise they'd be shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
So yeah,
exactly.
But and again, the repeat business we've had out of certain customers where they then bought it for a different location that they've got, and people deal with people at the end of the day, and we've seen local customers talking, and we've only got to see what we've the customers we've now got on board, and the interest is phenomenal, really. We started the partnership, the way it's grown and the speed it's grown is really good, and if it wasn't a good product and good support, then that wouldn't happen,
and you guys wouldn't be using it,
and we wouldn't be using it, we wouldn't be promoting it. It's a great partnership, and we just want to continue that development.
We were saying you guys got us into the and Ben's involved in this as well, the Oculus headsets. We've been playing the mini golf.
I could have been an Oculus salesman.
You could have made a lot of money. Expensive conversation that
We've
was.
all got them.
But great game, great tool, futuristic. I didn't envisage myself looking into VR but wow, what a tool. And we've had some
it's part of our world as well now. We've got Jaltest have just previewed and we had it at the Automechanica show, their augmented reality. So part of the repair facility, part of your sort of day-to-day may even be using, I will say probably will, be using a VR headset.
I think for training as well in the future, I think it'd be a massive thing. And, what a great tool.
Most people, more often than not, will learn via visual anyway. If you've got a visual aid there, it's showing you the truck in the workshop with a visual aid of where all those components are located with all the test values on. There,
what
clear
more
as
could
day.
you want?
So we'll have to do an Eclipse versus Adams Morey golf tournament.
I think so.
My guys are ready. My team are ready. But again, what an amazing piece of kit.
And there's got a new one coming out, but we'll talk about that.
We'll have to. We'll have to purchase that
need
again.
Need to get the use out of the other one first. But we in fact we might even have to preview this in VR.
In VR, I think that's a plan.
We'll watch it. I'll chuck popcorn at you. But any customers interested in Jaltest or what Adams Morey can do for you, and obviously purchasing the Jaltest through them as well, will come out on behalf of Adams Morey with the Adams Morey representative more often than not. Anyway, won't we? We'll come out, do a demonstration, make sure you guys are happy with the product, and then we offer that. As Adam said a second ago, the aftermarket support that we've got from ourselves and for Adams Morey, customers can have the confidence that actually when they buy the Jaltest system, they're able to use our vehicle support, our IT support. They get full training, and it's the full solution. So
absolutely, and you guys are there. And from a parts point of view, exactly the same from a parts point of view. We've got the backup, we've got support. We're backed by DAF trucks. So again, confidence in our product. Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Great to hear from you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Great, thanks guys.
Let's go get some lunch. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.